Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Positive Abia, brought to you by 5 Stars Digital Media. And today we're going to be talking about the renaissance of Abia State. Today I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with one of the best real estate moguls and land investors in the state and outside the state. I have with me Mr. Isaac, the CEO of Wadit Ventures and Properties. Hello, Mr. Isaac. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
It's so awesome having you.
Thank you for having me as well.
Okay, so today we are going to be talking about Abia State. How far have we progressed? What policies has the government introduced that has helped the livelihood of its citizens? And what are the benefits of the new policies also in our education sector, in healthcare, in electricity, power, and the roads and other things. So these are the things we'll be talking about. Alex Oti's new policies in different sectors of the government, the education sector, healthcare, even the policies he has introduced recently for the old people in Abia State. And let's just call them the aged citizens, right? We're going to be highlighting on all these things and also talk about the economic implications of the governor's or the government's decision in Abia State. So recently, Abia State was ranked number 1 in capital expenditure ratio in the entire Nigeria.
Yeah.
What can you say about how far the government has implemented the amount of money released for the 2024, 2025, 2026 budget? How far has he implemented policies to make sure that this budget gets to all the sectors of Abia State?
Talking about how far he has gone, I think I should start by saying that Alex Oti is a savior. For Abia State people, he's a savior.
Okay.
Because talking about him and what benefits the states and the individuals in the state have benefited from his government. They've benefited a lot. Every of his policies are beneficial to every single person in the state, including the past government that didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
To be very honest, because it's obvious that, let's start from the road infrastructure that he's doing. For example, the pothole, that he's going about, and he's going about it very, very well. Driving around Umuahia, Aba, and other places in Abia State, it's been so much easier. For example, the Omeniko Bridge that everybody is claiming, then even my own street. Now, see the main thing about this whole infrastructure. You know, some governments, they get to fix known roads. But he's going interior places, going to interior places.
And according to statistics, they said about 140 roads in Abia State have been developed. And then the naysayers, now I'm going to ask you a question. The naysayers have said things like, oh, he's repainting the roads. Oh, it's because he has a bigger budget. Oh, it's because they're releasing bigger funds to him. Would you say, with a short span of time he has had in the state, because it's been 2 years and a few months, that he has been able to construct about 140 roads. Would you say he was able to achieve this because of the amount of money released to him, or because of how serious he is about the state? What's the difference between him and the past government?
The main difference is accountability.
Oh, yeah.
Is this governor that is very accountable to his people. He's making sure that whatever is being given to him, or whatever revenue he generates from the state, is being fixed into the proper places that he's supposed to be fixing, which was one of the major mistakes that the past governments were making in the state. The money that was coming to the state weren't going to places that it was supposed to be used. I don't know if I get what I'm saying now. So that's it. That's the major difference between him and the past government, accountability. And he's very, very, very mindful of rescuing his people from the whole backwardness
and then this whole road development, in what ways has it helped your business as a real estate mogul? Because people get to travel to long distances, villages. You're a developer. Right? So in what way has this road thing helped you people economically?
A lot. a lot. Recently, there was like a brief interview that I had with someone. I was trying to explain some certain things to them. I told them how I came from Onitsha. That was where I started my real estate, Anambra State. And I told them the changes I saw there. And I came back here hoping to have such changes. That was even before he became the governor. Now, coming back to the States, it was like really, really backward. And I told my friends that let's all just pray for just one single governor.
Okay, that was before he came into
Before he came into government. Yeah. I told them, the people I met, the friends I met in the state, even the people I met in real estate sector of the state, I told them that the only prayers we should be having in this state right now is just for one sane governor. That one single sane governor will turn everything around. Yeah. Now, I'm talking about the question that you just asked now, how it has affected. It's very obvious. Once things like that are being done in a state, everything gets to grow. That includes the real estate aspect.
Yes.
There is more easy access to lands and properties. The increments in the prices, which also somehow, I have to be very honest, benefits us. Yeah. Because when I make sales of a higher amount and I get my own percentage,
yes,
it's more money.
Yes.
And all this is happening based on the whole infrastructure, the whole road, everything that he's doing as a good governor that he is.
Okay, so there's a lot of economic value.
A lot of economic value. A lot of it.
Okay, now let's move over to the education sector. I'm just going to be highlighting questions from what the naysayers have said recently. Alex Otti said in an interview that children no longer pay school fees. And it has been confirmed that in all, not just one, not a few government schools, that children no longer pay school fees. There has been rehabilitation of classrooms, textbooks, chairs, tables, everything has been set in place. Now, naysayers are saying that it's untrue, while some are saying that it is not beneficial to the economy of the state because private schools are going to be, they're going to run out of business because of the decision that Alex Otti has made. Do you think that ideology is right or wrong?
And now, let me start by also saying one thing. When for development to take place, it's definitely going to affect some people.
You have to lose something to gain something.
You have to lose something to gain something. It's definitely going to affect some people. Talking about how it's going to benefit a lot of, it's not everybody that can afford private school.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the common people, their kids were at home for a long while. Their kids are in school right now.
True.
So, their kids
I think he even went as far as getting people to pick children up from the street.
Definitely.
When they see them walking.
I have seen him in one of the times that he came to inspect a road. I saw him asking kids that are hawking, why are they not in school? Because he, as the governor, knows that it's a free education policy that he has in the state. So he was even on his own asking kids on the street, why are you not in school? I don't know if you're getting me now. Yes. So it's for you to understand that he is particular about the things he's doing.
Yes.
He's very, very There was something I said to someone. I said that, you see this statement that Tinubu made when he was becoming the president of Nigeria, that hitting the ground running. The only person that did that is Governor Alex Otti.
Yes, exactly.
Because immediately he became the governor, he started working. And the funniest thing is that he has been working up to this moment.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are going to move over onto the sanitation policies. There was a video that went viral between yesterday and today of a woman. I think we'll play that video shortly. That she came down from a certain state to Abia, and as she entered into Abia State, she dropped something from the bus. The driver drove her all the way to where the sanitation officers were parked, stopped her, told her to come down, reported her to those men, and they asked her to pick round that road. Now, people are applauding what the man did, and some people are saying that it's not right. Now, talking about sanitation, do you think that whatever the driver did was right? And secondly, for the new Abia vision, what do you think the people, citizens of the state, can do to curb the amount of waste being dropped around the road? Before Abia State, Aba precisely, was known for being the dirtiest state in Nigeria up until Alex Oti took over and made change. What can the citizens do in reference to what was done to this lady?
Talking about what the driver did, he did what's very right.
Exactly.
And do you know why? Because when people see that things are moving accordingly and things are moving well, they tend to queue up in line to help and make sure that, yes, this our state gets better.
Gets better.
This is something that wouldn't have been done in the past government. But in this current government, people try to also, on their own, support the government because
So we
they
need to introduce the citizen police once again
yeah, everybody is trying to, like, let me say, all hands on deck.
to make everyone accountable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that the state will go from here to a higher level.
Yes, because this is not all.
It's not, we are just starting. No, but on a very serious note, it's very obvious that it's just starting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only thing there is people that are trying to sabotage his government based on personal gains and
interest.
stuff, and which to me doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because they say that pregnancy can't be hidden, and development is just like pregnancy. It cannot be hidden. It's something that everybody sees. It can't be said that, okay, he's doing this and he can cover. It can't be covered.
Yes.
It's a very obvious something.
Yes. Okay, now back to questions on transparency. Like I told you, he was ranked number 1 for budget transparency and all that. So I want to ask, how open is this government to criticism, right? How open are they to critics with their budget, how they're utilizing it? Are we seeing it, or is it hidden?
It's not hidden at all. It's not hidden at all. It's very obvious. It's very obvious to even, or should I say even the blind person. Yeah, it's very obvious because, anybody that has been in this state previously before his government knows very well that this government is making good use of every allocation, every revenue that it's getting in order to make sure that the citizens of the state are comfortable, they enjoy good infrastructure, lights, and every other thing. He's very accountable and a very honest government.
Recently, the governor faced a backlash from the internet, from people, because a certain journalist during his media chat asked for empirical data on his policies, the execution and all that. And he made a statement calling him irresponsible and somewhat stupid for that question. Now, the reason why I asked about the government being open to critics is because the way the reply came, many people were not in support, and while some were in support. Do you think that the governor was in the right when he made that remark, or do you think that the journalist was in the right when he asked that question?
The governor was right. The governor was right the way he responded, because I don't know if you saw it very well that day. If you watched the video very well, it would have been very obvious to you that the journalist asking the question was biased.
Yes.
He was basically saying that in order to kind of like twitch the governor or something.
Yes.
So the way he answered him, and funny enough, he wasn't even that rude. Just like everybody is trying to say. And one thing is, even Jesus Christ, when he was doing good, people said bad about him.
Yes.
So no matter how good you are, there is never a time that you won't have critics. So it's a normal thing for anybody. And if you're doing something and you don't have critics, that means probably you're not doing right and you're not doing well. So it's obvious that the governor was on the right path and he answered like a gentleman that he is. So
there has also been critics about his stance with the past government. People are saying that he is fighting everyone. He's actually eliminating the political stance in the state, and he's fighting everyone. That is what the critics say. And also that he tends to not want to negotiate or have any relationship with the past government. Now, if that is true, is it actually important for him to do that? Or if it's false, what's their benefits by saying such? Does he have a relationship with them, or is he trying to eliminate every history of the past governments?
I think every history should be eliminated. Yeah, yes. See, there's nothing good about the past government.
So you can't highlight one single thing
There is nothing good about the past government. I grew up in other states before coming back to my state. You understand me now? I grew up elsewhere before coming back to my state. And coming back to my state, we are like extremely backward. So he doesn't need to relate with them. He doesn't need to be friendly or anything. Even if it's possible, everybody in the past system should be flushed out.
Yes.
Because it's a very corrupt system. It's a very, very corrupt system. It doesn't need to be friendly or relate with anybody from the past government.
Yes.
So anybody that is feeling bad about it, that means that they are among the bad eggs that don't want the state to go forward.
Yes.
To me, that's what I feel. Anybody that feels bad about what he's doing, the way he's cutting off the people from the past government, that means you are among the people that doesn't want the state to go forward.
Yes. Okay, now, one more question from the critics. They've said that the average Abba man is looking at good road and the 24 hours electricity he has given them as everything they need to succeed. And now my question is this. I know that there are other policies that have been put in place, right? But do you think that, as the average Abba man has said, that with the 24 hours, with the 24 hours power and with the good roads, that's enough to make Abia great again? Do you think that is the right mindset?
To me, I think all these statements is also coming from the opposition people.
Yes, it is.
Because an average Abba man cannot say that, because an average Abba man, their children are benefiting from the health sector, from the academic sector of the state. They are benefiting from the road, the light, everything. It's not just the road and the light.
Yes.
Now, let's even assume they said that. Probably because people in Aba, they've never been used to good roads.
Oh, of course.
They've never been used to steady lights. So them experiencing it and it helping them out, especially in their businesses, because all of us know that Aba is a commercial place. A lot of businesses going on there, industries and all.
Yeah.
So once they have
it's actually the commercial hub of the East.
Yeah, it's the commercial hub of the state. So now, when they have lights, steady light, and they have good roads, which are the two major things.
I mean, it covers about 60% of the problems that the market is
Exactly.
facing.
Lights to produce what you're producing, lights to have, at least if you have a shop or a business premises, there is nothing like whenever customers come in or you have clients, there is light. Now, when you make sales, good roads to transport whatever you sold to the people to where it's meant. So even if they're saying that is the main thing that people are talking about, is because it's kind of particular to them.
Yes. And there's been a significant drop in the mortality rates.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. People are no longer dying on the roads. Accidents have reduced. And also because of the implementation of the home, what's it called? The home security, homeland security.
Homeland security.
Yes. The homeland security.
And also Operation Crush. For the security of this Operation Crush.
The amount of kidnapping, robberies on the highway has significantly reduced, and I must give that to the government. Like you said, you've been in Abia before, you would know that almost every week there's always news of kidnapping, robbery. I think the youths are busy now.
Everybody is busy, and everybody is trying to key into the growth of the state. That's just the major thing. Everybody is trying to key into the growth of the state, and it has reduced a lot of crime rates.
Yes.
Even petty criminals and stuff. All those things have really gone down drastically.
Yes.
So that's that about it.
Okay. So we have come to the end of today's episode, and I want you to give your advice, more like a counsel, to the government and to his citizens. What is one thing that you could tell the governor to do for this coming tenure and for the elections moving forward? What's one advice you give to the government, and what's another advice you're going to give to the citizens of the state?
For the governor and for the government generally, I think the only advice I can give is for them not to relent in the things that they are doing, the good works that they are doing, because already they are doing perfectly well. That's all I can say. They shouldn't just relent in what they are doing. Then as for the citizens of the states, It's just for us to support him.
Yes.
Let's just not be biased about anything. Let's support him and make sure that our state, because it's very obvious he has good plans for us.
Yes.
So for us to get there, we also need to support him and be behind him as a father. Let me use that word, as a father.
So he's
yes,
he's your
yes,
candidate for this coming election.
100%. 100%, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Isaac, for
Thank
joining
you.
us today.
Thank you very much.
I'd love to have you once again on
It's
the
okay.
show.
It's okay.
And now we've come to the end of today's edition. As an Abia State citizen, what's the one thing you're doing to help your community grow? Growth isn't all about the government. It is not all about the policies or infrastructure. It's about management, maintenance, and your contributions to the growth of the state. So do what is right today and help Abia grow once again. See you next time, the same station next week. Bye.